Hey folks, welcome back to Law Creations. Welcome back to another video. I know it's been a little bit since I put out a video, but I thought today was a good day to show you what I've been working on, just to share with you what's going on, and just to touch base with you folks. And I've been working on a lot of little odds and ends kind of pieces. I have a few in process. This one here is a 1/12 scale diorama. I saw this on Google Images, and it was intended for 1/6 scale figures, and I wanted to recreate it for this particular 1/12 scale figure. It can go for any martial arts style figure. It can go for any 1/12 scale figure for that matter. It's 100% made from wood, and in the back is vellum paper, so you can put a light behind there, and it does pass some light, so you can display it with a light feature in the back. Excuse me. And I bought some colored vellum paper you can put back there as well, but this one's my own personal piece that I wanted from myself, and it's a small shelf display, and like I said, it's 100% made out of wood. This is a really awesome figure by Articulated Icons Fush Toys, and this is an outlaw samurai, but the only thing I complain about is the hands fall out super easy. Even on the ninjas, they just pop out with the slightest resistance. But other than that, this is a pretty great figure. One of my favorite in my collection. But yeah, I didn't go too crazy with any kind of weathering. Excuse me. If I cough, I'm sorry. I'm just getting over COVID. I caught COVID last week into early this week, and it really hit me hard. Came on suddenly, hit me hard. The fatigue, the body aches was like nothing I ever experienced. It was tough, and all I have is fatigue now and a lingering cough, and it's just been a tough go. My daughter has it now, so it's kind of making its way through my family. I'm glad I was vaccinated because just how I felt being vaccinated, I was feeling pretty crappy, and that's everybody's personal preference in regards to vaccination, and that's totally up to you. I don't personally have an opinion either way. It just was my choice and what I wanted to do, but it's totally up to everybody. Anyway, that's not what this channel is about. That's not what I'm about. Let's get back to the dioramas. So yeah, this is a 1/12 scale display, completely made of wood. This part here, to get even and level, was very difficult. It took me like 3-4 tries, and the only one here that doesn't look very 100% level is this bottom left piece. Other than that, I think I did okay. I'm not one for precision work. It doesn't always come out as expected, but for this particular piece it did, and I'm really happy. It is very basic, and so on and so forth. Yeah, but yeah, that's 100% wood, just with some foam as like the structure. Everything else is wood. So let me get rid of this. Show you a good sized piece I've been working on. This is just a flooring. It's going to be another single display. It can go for Mythic Legions, and as you can see, it is magnetized. So let me see if I can do this correctly. So it goes as such, and then of course I have to have my typical window side. So obviously this torch will light up. I did the skull here, and I'll just make that a lot nicer and neater. I did like a table here. I did my window, which lights up in the back. so it can be displayed with some light options. And it's perfect for Mythic Legions. It's perfect for any 1/12 scale figure. But here's the Knight, Mythic Legions Knight in here. So he does scale very nicely, and it's just like a little room. I might give it a ceiling, so when everything's lit in the back and the torch is on, it kind of gives that nice atmosphere of you know, just a cool atmosphere. So that's pretty much intended for Mythic Legions, but you can really fit a couple of regular figures in here as well. So that just gives you folks an idea. You know, not the biggest piece, but a very nice shelf display. And the window, I didn't do anything crazy. It's 3D printed. I weathered it. And I went in and weathered it. I saw this product. Rust. And I've seen quite a few people use it and rave about it. This was a $23 bottle, and then I think it was $6 to ship. And it was expensive just for 25 milliliters. And I haven't been able to get it to work yet. There's a whole bunch of things that have to happen in order for it to work and react the way it's supposed to. It's water soluble. It's supposed to give one rust stop. All you need to apply this and you're good. It gives you that nice natural rust effect. And I've seen it. It works, you know, but it hasn't worked for me. I put it in 70-degree water to warm it. I've shaken it. I've stirred it. And when I apply it, it just comes out, it just stays like the color of the bottle, blackish brown. It kind of stays like that color there. And I don't get the effect that I wanted to. And it's disappointing. I reached out. I haven't heard back from them. If there was anything else that, you know, I could possibly do, or that I could be doing wrong, well, you know, you just never know. It could be a bad batch. It could be how I'm applying it. But I am disappointed because something that pretty much costs this much should be, you know, as user-friendly as anything else, you know. But I guess it has to be, you have to meet certain situations for it to work right. And I've tried it, and it's just not working for me. But I'm not giving it a negative review because I've seen it work. I've seen people, you know, do great things with it. But for me, it hasn't worked, and it'll probably be the last bottle I buy, because I'll stick with my watercolors, my washes for my rust and my weathering. You know, my AK interactive weathering pencils. Those work really well. So yeah, so this is just a 1/12 scale. Obviously, I got to finish painting it. I carved out the foam, added some water, and this, I don't know if I showed this yet, but this here comes out, and you know, you can add a book or whatever you want to this particular piece. But I also made it to where it can be a railing, and it can be displayed as a railing. And you can take photos with it, and you'll be able to do it from the other side as well. Give you that kind of an idea. So I thought that was, you know, to mix it up a little bit and give yourself some different options. So yeah, I really like this piece. It's been a lot of fun to make, and it's almost done. I just got to wire my LED. I got to, you know, maybe putty a few spots here, and so on and so forth. So that one's done, and now let me get to my most enjoyable. Halfway through COVID, I started feeling better, and I had a dollar store little frame. It had a little writing on the glass, and I was like, well, what am I going to do with it? And I just looked for something that was pretty mindless, and I just wanted to start creating again. And so I took this dollar store frame, and I took some acetone, and I cleaned off the writing, and I started making a little Star Wars scene. And this one, I really like this. It was challenging. It was fun because it's such a small, it's 5 by 5. 5 inches by 5 inches. Let me see if it can pop out. So it does pop out still because I need to weather it and I need to paint it up. And this piece here is this will come out as well. So it's kind of made in two different pieces. Let me see if I can pop it out easily without breaking anything, which for me would be quite the feat. I usually break everything I touch, but here we go. So yeah, this particular, so I'll just paint it and weather it in sections and then put it all together for one final display. But I'll show you folks that when it's complete. Maybe I'll do a video of painting it. I just have to weather it, paint it all up. I did some texture paste and added some sand for the texture and so on and so forth. So this 5x5, I was hoping to fit, this particular figure in there, but it's not, there's not enough room. But I thought that would look really, really neat. But so it'll just be displayed as a Star Wars scene, which is fine. Oh, let me show you also, so this is 3D printed. I took I drilled it through and I put a little LED that I gotta finish hooking up. So I just want to add a little different detail to it. So as you can see, it lights up. So that'll be an option. When it's displayed, it can light up. I think I'm going to do the same thing over here. This is just some greeblies from my bit box. But it's got a nice section here that I could possibly drill out and add another light. Obviously a different color light. And I'll put some signage, maybe some poster work, and maybe a little something up here, or just to fill in the space a little bit. But yeah, this was a lot of fun, and it's incredibly cheap to make. It wasn't obviously very expensive to make, very, very cheap. And it just goes together as such, and then it'll go together with the frame. So yeah, that's just kind of sort of what I've been up to. I don't really have much else to report. This guy would probably look really cool in there as well. So just different things going on. I just want to take some time and show you my back wall over here, what I've been working on. And so over here, so this is just my work area. It's neater than usual, but there's my 3D printer that I fixed, and it's working really well now. That's just some penguins, Crosby and Lemieux, that my brother who passed, he loved the penguins, and those figures I got him, I think, for his 40th birthday. So that was the only two things I wanted from him that his wife was giving, and just to display in my area here. And I made this like a little nook over here. And I got a TV over there that I might have in the background. I just put this air purifier in here because this is where I had a mattress here on the floor for 5 days, and that's where I was isolating from the rest of my family. But unfortunately my daughter caught COVID as well. But it's just some I'm making this kind of like an art wall of different things that I like, and this is just an uncut piece of all first issue comic books. So, and it's complete, so I framed that up. This is just a Punisher picture that my friend Danny drew for me. Some tin signs and just a lithium picture. Pretty cool. And I got a Phantasm little tin sign. Phantasm goes back to early 80s, I believe, for a classic horror movie that I really enjoyed. And you watch it today, it is quite the classic. But I just wanted, my next is Salem's Lot. I want to get something because that's all that I remember watching that as a child and being scared, petrified, and I enjoyed that movie. And this is just a little something I made. It's made out of wood, and I just carved it with a wood burner, and I put a little signage there. I did transfer photo medium and did that. This is my only graded comic. I just love the artwork on that. It's pretty awesome. And a couple comic covers. And this is artwork by Jeff Miracola, who does fantasy artwork. Fantastic artist. So yeah, that's just my little nook area. You know, I do some of my Tinkercad work over here in any computer, and I just hang out over here. You know, down there I get the Joker. I gotta find a place for. I get some diorama books down there. So just wanted to use this half of the man cave and make it into a little type of style den. And it's a little messy right now, but I do plan on cleaning it up. Alright, I just want to show you guys what's been going on and what I've been working on, and just touch base, and hope everybody has an excellent end of the week, and you guys take care, okay? Have a good night.